How you doing, folks? Edward here from the fabulous crypto viewing group. Big plug for the team. Big plug for all the work that we do continually. We are hammering out remote viewing work, but crypto viewing is more than that. We offer a lot of additional types of information that is very timely for these. For the era that we're in right now. So our remote viewing work, which is constant, plus a lot more stuff. So I'll have the link below. Check us out at Crypto Viewing. I cannot recommend it enough. Again, in my opinion, we are doing very important work. Very important work. Also, I'm going to plug my Patreon. I've had my Patreon up for a long time. And I post my exploratory stuff on here, and whatever else I'm doing, I post on there. Now, the reason I'm posting all this is because of where we are on the timeline. Meaning that I live my life by the timeline. I always have. I'm on time. If I'm not on time, I have to adjust and allow the events to reorganize themselves, reorchestrate them to get me back on time. And I am on time now. As a result, some changes have had to be made in my life regarding the current global situation. Meaning, this thing, which I don't even want to say the words because I don't want to get thrown back into YouTube jail. But this thing, I never had any intention of getting, and I will not be getting it. I am not unfamiliar with it. For those who have followed my work for the past 9 or 10 years just on YouTube, know that in November of 2017, I had an ominous feeling. I put that into remote viewing sessions, 5 sessions that described a coming virus. That was in November of 2017. It described effects of the virus. It described the location, the lab where a virus had been released. All the information was in there. Needless to say, 2 years later, I got my feedback. It unfolded. Here we are now, October of 2021. And for people who live in the United States and some of the other Western countries, you know that there are, especially here in the United States, the former vice president has issued some very draconian mandates regarding this thing. My stance on this thing has always been that it must be a personal choice. It must be. There's a very good reason why I have that position. It must be a personal choice, and it is. It is a personal choice. You have to agree to it, or you have to disagree with it. I disagree. I say no to this thing. As a result, if people want to get it, if they do agree with it, that is their own personal choice, and it is none of my business. The only business that I have is my decision on that thing for myself. As a result, the day job that I have had has, under the draconian laws of the former vice president, and that thing, and I knew it was coming, has come into play. Bottom line is, I have had to leave my job. My choice. My choice. My choice. No victim. My choice. It's everyone's choice. Whether they stay, get it, or not. Anyway, I'll leave that where it is. So what does that mean for me? that means that I now do my work, my entire life and energy is into my work now. Crypto viewing gets a lot of my work. My personal exploratory work as well. I can put 100% of my energies and efforts now into my work. The universe has provided. Again, I am on time. I'm right where I need to be to do the work that I need to do. So I am doing a big plug for crypto viewing. I'll have the links below. We do very, very timely and important work. We have since the beginning. We have done very timely and important work for this era that we are in now. So I highly recommend it. I'll have the links below. I'll have the links as well to my personal Patreon for those who are interested in my personal work, which is exploratory. Now I can go into a lot more of the areas and the avenues that I have only been able to put small amounts of effort into over the past 20 years. Things like the state that things exist in. I'll leave it that where it is. I'll leave that where it is. I have a lot of work to do on that. Things associated with numbers. And when I say numbers, I'm not talking about ARV lottery nonsense. It's different than that. A lot of different things. Exploratory there. So this is how I'm providing for myself and my wife, is through remote viewing. So if anyone would like to contribute to our work, you have the options of crypto viewing. You have the options of my personal Patreon page. I'll also have a link for my paypal.me if anyone would like to make a contribution. This is the source, the sole income for me and my wife right now because of the position that we're in and the position that this country is in. Again, no victimization. It's right on time. It is right on time. So with that, I'm also going to include an exploratory remote viewing session so you get a little something, not just me talking here. That's coming up next. The links will be below. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being subscribers, members, and everything else. For me personally, for crypto viewing, many more to come. The best is yet to come. Hello, folks. Got another video here, and I just did a session. Just got done 10-15 minutes ago. Just exploratory. I'm exploring in something specific that I'll talk about in depth later on. But grabbed an online target, completely blind to the target. I have no idea what the target is. It's only used as a stimulus for what's going on inside of my being, what I'm exploring more. But this one, I'm showing this because it's an interesting one. This goes under one of those weird things that happens in these realms and with this kind of practice and lifestyle. I'm getting ready to go in and do setup for my exploration here. First, acquire the input into a recognizable acquisition, either through the ideogram or a dimensional sensation. So when the ideogram comes through, I'm looking for the characteristics of the ideogram the quality of the ideogram that lets me know that it was produced by something not created by my own hand or my own mind or my own system. I'm looking for something that I am responding to, not creating. So I'm going to look and see if I'm going to get it through the ideogram, and if not through the ideogram, will a dimensional sensation come in that has the qualities of an actual remote viewing, so that way I know that an actual remote viewing is taking place, and then I can go in and explore what the things that I'm experimenting with. So again, these targets don't mean anything to me. They're nothing to me. They're just a stimulus only. I don't care about these targets. And in these, I don't want to get involved with the target. I don't care what it is. I just want to make sure that something real is happening so that I can go and do my other thing.
And I don't know that the input is in there.
It's in there, all right. I gotta clean the board a little bit, wipe it down, get the rubbing alcohol off of there. Okay, now I'm ready to get started.
2739.
Boom.
Oh, that was a good one.
That one hit me like a lightning bolt. Okay, I knew there was something here, and there was something here. Okay, after this session is done, I go and I click the feedback, and here it is, the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. And I'm wondering, what is going on here? Hang on one second. See what happens. I'm stunned right here by what just came through.
There was something like that.
It hit hard. That one hit me hard.
That was a really good ideogram. I'll leave that one up.
Yeah, I wasn't going to erase that. That was a good one.
That was a good one. Wow.
See that? I'm trying to comprehend that the quality of the connection to this target was very strong. I didn't want to get caught up in it because I got other things to do, but this one wouldn't let me go.
2739. 2739. Oh man, I gotta shake that one off. It was I mean, I had like a tornado or something.
Whatever, I knew it was something really intense.
You know, something like that.
So as I'm experiencing the target here, I'm done with the session. I go and I get this, and I'm like, what the hell? And I start thinking to myself, if the bridge was affected by the fires in San Francisco. So I went and looked. I didn't know if it had gotten to the Golden Gate Bridge. And this was taken yesterday. The whole place it's like a frickin' nightmare over there. It's so intense. There's any other pictures, but I saw that. I was like, oh, okay. This picture looks like it was probably taken in the 80s, I'm not going back to the 80s and hanging around the Golden Gate Bridge in the 80s. I was pulled right to the Golden Gate Bridge in current time because there was something big going on. And there it was. And I couldn't shake it, even though I wanted to get past it so I can get back to what I wanted to do, and I just couldn't do it.
like a tornado or something. Something like that. That was a really good idiot. I like that. What else?
Trying to get back to what I'm trying to do here.
2, 7, 3, 9. 2, 7, 3, 9. Oh no! I'm not getting a good. I'm not getting a good idiot. I got a dimensional. I got a dimensional of this airy and windy. Something like that. Comparators. Tornado or fire. Hurricane.
Something bad like that. A little further higher. Okay, I'm still reacting.
That would do something like that.
It's going up. And
Airy and windy. Airy and windy. What else? What else is interesting
I'm
here?
trying to get it out of my head. So I said, all right, well, what else is here? Because I'm getting too caught up in this.
And 2, 7, 3, 9.
I'm getting pulled in, man. That's what's happening.
Two, 7, 3, 9. What is that? What is that?
It's like some end of the world shit.
What is that? 2, 7, 3, 9. 2, 7, 3, 9. It feels like people. And this is giving me another comparator of like a roller coaster.
The intensity.
That kind of thing. That feels okay.
All right, so at this point, I'm like, oh God, I gotta get past this, man. This is whatever this is so intense. I gotta get past it so I can get back to what I really wanted to do, and then it wouldn't let me do it.
Feels okay.
I'm trying to get over it. I don't want to get wrapped up in some target.
Because the stimulus is circulating.
That was
It is
very
circulating.
sure. Like, wait, man. Hang on a second, there's something else there.
2, 7, 3, 9. 2, 7, 3, 9.
I gave it the dog head twist. It's going up. Something's going up. at this point, I have to abandon the experiment. I just have to abandon the experiment at that point because I couldn't. The target was pulling me in too much, and I couldn't do what I needed to do. So I abandoned the experiment. This is just one of those weird things that happens, and this event is so significant. This is extremely significant, and it was coming through even in this experiment here. It was red alert. It was red alert time, man. It was just like, wow, this is, this was big. This is big. This is a very, very big event. Anyway, hope you thought that was interesting. It's another weird anomaly. This is what happens, More to come, and I'll explain more the different what I'm working on as well. So hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.